myself Rishi Raghuvanshi. In this video, I am explaining operation of graphs. Let's see. First operation of graph is union of graph. The union of two graphs G1 and G2 is denoted by G1 union G2. Create a new graph that contains the vertices and edges from both graphs. If there are any common vertices or edges, they are merged into a single instance. Let's see example. We have a graph G1 with vertices A, B, C, D and edges E1, E2, E3, E4. And second graph we have vertices B, E, D and edges E4, E5, E6. If we merge them into form to union, we get the result A vertices A, B, C, D, E and edges E1, E2, E3, E4, E5. If we have a common edge, then come into single. Next, intersection of graph. The intersection of two graphs G1 and G2 denoted by G1 intersection G2 results in a new graph that contain only the vertices and edges that are common to both G1 and G2. Let's see example. In this example, we have graph G1 which has vertices A, B, C, D and edges E1, E2, E3, E4. And second graph, we have vertices V, D, E and edges E4, E5, E6. If we intersect to form a new graph, in this only we get common edges. In this we have common edge only E4. Then we write this intersection VD E4. Next operation is sum of graph. If we have two graphs G1 and G2 such that their vertices intersection is null, then the sum of G1 G2 is defined as the graph whose vertices set vertices G1 G2 is vertices G1 plus vertices G2 and the edges set consist of these edges which are in G1 and G2. The edges contained by joining each vertex of G1. Example of sum of graph. We have graph G1 with edge A and B and graph G2 A dash, B dash, C dash. If we want sum of graph, then each vertices of graph is to connect it to each other vertices of another graph. This in example A is connected to A dash, B dash and C dash. Similarly, B is also connected to A dash, B dash, C dash. This is sum of a graph. Let G1 graph and G2 graph be two graphs. Then the ring sum denoted by Z1 sum G2 is defined as the graph G such that VG equal to vertices of G1 union vertices of G2 and edges is union of edges minus intersection of. In this graph G1 we have vertices 1, 2, 3, 4 and edges X, Y, Z. In second we have vertices 1, 2, 3, 5 and edges X, A, V, Y. If we want the ring sum of these two graphs, firstly we have to find the union of these two graphs. After finding union of these two graphs, we have to subtract the intersection of these two graphs. In this we have common part is 1, 3, Y, it is removed from this graph we are seeing, and similarly 1, 2, X edges also is removed from this graph. In this way we get a ring sum of a graph. Now next, complement of a graph. The complement of a graph is another graph denoted as G dash, where every edge that is not present in G is present in G and vice versa. In other words, if G has an edge and between vertices U and V, then G dash does not have that edges, and if G does not have an edge between U and V, then G dash an edge between them. Let's see with example. In this graph G, we have edges this. If we want a complement of graph G dash, in this we have to take these edges which are not present in this graph. In this we have not edge from this to this, we form this edge. Similarly in this we not get this, we form this. Similarly this edge from this to this. In this form, this way we form complement of a graph. Now next topic is path in a graph. What is path? It is a tribe in which neither vertices nor edges are repeated. If we traverse a graph such that we don't repeat a vertex or nor we repeat an edge, vertex not repeated, edge is not repeated. Let's see example. In this example, if we move from there 6, 8, 3, 1, 2, 4. This is a path because there is no vertices repeated, not 6 repeated, not 4 repeated, not 1 repeated. Now let's cycle in a graph. Traversing a graph such that we do not repeat a vertex nor we repeat a edge, but the starting and ending point must be the same. We can repeat starting and ending vertices only, then we get a cycle. Let's see with example. In this 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. In this way we get a cycle. Only the first and last element are repeated. 1 and 4 only. In this way we get a cycle. Cycle is a closed path. Now connectivity in a graph. Connectivity is a basic concept in a graph theory. Connectivity defines whether a graph is connected or disconnected. It has subtopics based on edges and vertices known as edge connectivity and vertex connectivity. Let's discuss in them detail. A graph is said to be connected if there is a part between every pair of vertex. From every vertex to any other vertex, there should be some path to traverse. That is called the connectivity of graph. A graph with multiple disconnected vertices and edges is said to be disconnected. Example. Let's take this example. We have vertices A, B, C, D. If we want to move from A to B, move from traverse A to D and D to B. This is an example of disconnected graph. Now, second example of disconnected graph. In the following, traversing from vertex A to F is not possible because there is no path between them directly or indirectly. Hence, it is a disconnected graph. In this example, we see if we want to move to F, but we cannot move because there is no path between exit between two graphs. That's why it is a example of disconnected graph. Now, next topic in connectivity is cut vertex. Let G be a connected graph. A vertex V is belongs to G is called a cut vertex. If every result in a disconnected graph, removing a cut vertex from a graph breaks into two or more graphs. A connected graph G may have at most n-2 cut vertices. In the graph, vertices E and C are the cut vertices. In this example, we have two vertices C and E. If we remove any of these vertices, we get a cut vertex. If we remove E, we get the graph A, B, C, D and F, G, H. By removing E or C, the graph will become a disconnected graph. Let's see cut edge in a connectivity. Let G be a connected graph and edge E edge belongs to G is called a cut edge. If present in a disconnected graph, if removing an edge in a graph results into two or more graphs, then that edge is called a cut edge. In the example, if we have vertices A, B, C, D and E, F, G, H and we have edge C, if we remove this edge, we get two vertices, two graphs, A, B, C, D and E, F, G, H. If we from the graph, it becomes a graph, disconnected graph. We remove the edge C and we get a two disconnected graph A, B, C, D and E, F, G, H. In this way, we get a cut edge from the connectivity. Hopefully you understand the topic which I explained in my video. Then like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you so much.